at this. Oh my. Oh, well. Ospreay!
And the sort of Essex always find a way.
Ospreay. What? Whoa! Oh. Being held up high by Rowe on the middle rope. Rowe. Gut wrench. Oh. Ospreay counters.
No way.
Ospreay. Oh God. Ospreay takes out Hansen, who's into the crowd. Well, Scotty Wainwright is finally being taken out of here. This is a lot like when Johnny Moss was taken out. The shooting star! Oh my God! Oh my God! The shooting star from Ospreay!
I think these fans have a newfound respect. Oh, here we go.
Ospreay! He takes out Hansen! Oh, Rowe picked him up, slammed him down, a knee into the jaw.
This is trouble, this is danger.
Picked up, caught him, slammed down, power slam, cover, the War Machine. Will they? Will they? Yes! War Machine are the new WCPW Tag Team Champions of the World!
Fennel or lemon and ginger? No, I like the ginger in the lemon and ginger, but I don't like that. Come in, it's coming.
Adam.
Dave! Hey man,
man?
congratulations on your defence, man. Brilliant match. Brilliant
Thank you,
match.
bro. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
I'm just come here to propose a request, really.
Is this for a challenger for the internet belt? Because we got like a list, a lot. Like, trust me, man. I want you defending that belt every single week. It's going to be brilliant.
It's not, man. It's actually something a bit different. You know,
Okay.
when I came into this company, and ever since to the point I won this belt, I was losing every week.
Well, yeah.
And then I won this, and ever since that moment, been on a roll, man. I've been going.
Yeah.
The momentum has been building. I've been getting better as a wrestler, better as a person. Do you know what I mean? I'm coming here. I'm learning different things. Different. Do you know what I mean?
I do. Yeah. It's been a pleasure
fantastic
to watch you like properly grow as our internet champion, man.
And
Genuinely.
I can't thank you enough for putting me in those spots and giving me those opportunities. But
Matt, I deliver opportunities. That's what I do.
But there's one spot that I kind of have my eyes on currently, and it doesn't really involve the internet title. I mean, everybody knows what I can do now and what I'm capable of, but I see El Ligero and Jay Lethal, they have a ladder match going on next week.
Yeah, that's right.
For the
Magnificent 7 briefcase. Yeah, that's right.
And I'm the internet champion, but I just feel if I'm put in that match, I can really prove myself, man. I can make my mark. Look,
Right, okay.
I've been on a roll.
Yeah.
This year, I've wrestled some of the best wrestlers in the world.
Of
Some
course,
of the absolute best. I've won the WCPW Internet Championship off Cody Rhodes.
You did.
I just need that thing to take me to the next level, man. I need it. And this Magnificent 7 briefcase match, that's what I need.
I'm not gonna let you put me in a difficult position because I promised you
No,
this match. Look, you are right. Like ever since you won that belt, you've been on a hot streak. Like people are calling this the year of Gabriel Kidd. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the shot. I'm gonna put you in the match. It's a triple threat. Okay,
Fantastic.
Just go out there, seize the opportunity. That's all you can do.
That is exactly what I'm going to do. You won't regret this. Thank you very much.
No, that's cool. I have to explain now to Jay. But hey, that's my job, right? Your job is to go out there and seize opportunities. So.
That's it. Thank you.
No, thank you,
Cheers,
Gabe.
boss.
Bye. Okay. I have to make a phone call.
Good grief. That was brutal between Primate and BT Gunn.
You wonder why I'm happier to sit by you, Dave Bradshaw, and be around someone like Primate. What an animal.
Well, speaking of brutal, it could continue here because the tag team titles are about to be on the line. This could be an absolute war.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCPW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the challengers from Belfast, Northern Ireland. They are the team of Bonesaw and Damien Corbin. They are the Kings of the
WCPW once before as part of that tag team gauntlet match for the chance to fight against the Swords of Essex for the tag team title. They didn't win that, and since then, of course, the Swords of Essex have been dethroned.
Well, they shoot right to the top of the ladder to the Kings of the North. But here comes a War Machine.
And introducing their opponents, making their way to the ring, they're the current reigning and defending WCPW Tag Team Champions, the team of Hanson and Rowe, War Machine!
Well, War Machine, with all that gold now over their shoulders, it's like they're just traveling the world, looting and pillaging. They have got not only the WCPW tag team titles, but those IWGP titles as well. Who would bet against War Machine from collecting every major tag team title on this planet? What they did to the Swords of Essex last week was nothing short of terrifying.
It was always going to take a special kind of tag team to take out the Swords of Essex. And, you know, circumstances or not, it was upsetting for Scotty Wainwright and Will Ospreay, but War Machine were mighty impressive. And Rowe and Hanson, who can argue that they deserve, who can argue against the fact that they deserve to be the WCPW Tag Team Champions?
Well, speaking of Will Ospreay, of course, he has moved on, I hope, from that loss to War Machine. He is now turning his attention to the last 16 of the Pro Wrestling World Cup, and what a draw this was. Arguably the highlight in a draw where there were lots of highlights, but Will Ospreay to take on Rey Mysterio in the last 16 of the Pro Wrestling World Cup. It's free on YouTube, and if you want to be there in person, tickets at ProWrestlingWorldCup.com.
Where else in the world do you see matches that caliber broadcast for free? Master versus Aerial Assassin. It's going to be amazing. But I'm expecting big things from this. The Kings of the North, as you said, they were mighty impressive in that big gauntlet match. Just didn't get the job done, but they get another crack at it against the new champions, War Machine.
Well, it's going to be a big challenge here, to put it mildly. It's a bit of an understatement for Corvin and Bonesaw. They're offered a handshake. Kings of the North, I think that's a traditional Irish gesture towards the War Machine.
Call it what you want, it was a threat, it was a challenge.
We are underway here in this tag team title match. What a night we've had.
We've still got more to come, Dave Bradshaw. The big main event, don't forget that.
Second of 3 title matches here. As, again, I continue to think they're a little bit nervous and trying to hide it. In any case, if you want to join in the conversation on social media, let us know who you think is going to win this tag title match, or indeed that WCPW title match. The hashtag, as always, is loaded.
Look at this, the big man, Hanson in the corner, both Corvin and Bonesaw have him right where they want him.
Bonesaw goes in, Corvin goes in, neither of them successful, both eat a forearm.
There's a whole lot of man coming off this top rope.
Hanson rolled out of the way. Great Rowe. Look at that from Rowe.
And I've never seen a team with such dominating force and such teamwork like War Machine and WCPW. We've seen great tag teams, but have they all just been blown out the water by these Viking beasts?
Body slam, crushing their opponents in the corner. Kings of the North aren't looking very much in charge of any territory at the moment, are they?
Bonesaw and Corvin already in trouble.
Brutality of the War Machine.
Well, we saw the carnage last week on Loaded when War Machine became the WCPW Tag Champions at the expense of the Swords of Essex. They just let loose, Dave Bradshaw. It was almost like rules. They have no consequence to these men.
Knocks down Corvin. Sorry, that's Bonesaw, in fact, in there now.
It's hard to tell. Both their faces are almost mush.
Yeah, well, Rowe doesn't care. I mean, he doesn't care who it is. If you're in there against him, he will demolish you. We saw that with the Swords of Essex, as I said.
Look at this, Hansen knocking Corbin off the ring apron. So clever.
Low cross body from Hansen. Shoulder goes up from Bonesaw, but only just.
I'm calling it right now, Dave Bradshaw. War Machine may very well hold on to that gold, the WCPW Tag Team Champions, for as long as they want, because I'm struggling to see any team that can beat them in this company.
Well, in that victory over the Swords of Essex to claim to really seize the WCPW tag titles last week. Scotty Wainwright was injured as a result of that match. We obviously had our disagreements over time, but we wish Scotty Wainwright well in his recovery. It just shows you how dangerous this War Machine is.
Oh, speaking of, and again, Rowe goes right over to Corbin. Get off that ring apron. We're dictating the pace. This War Machine is unbelievable.
Tag from Rowe to Hansen. Hansen just an absolute beast of a man.
You imagine the impact there. Their first match in WCPW, not only did they become the tag team champions, they also ended the career of one Scott Wainwright.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know
Oh,
that.
come on. You were there with me, Dave Bradshaw. You saw what happened just as much as I did. If he comes back from that, we might need to put a big S on his chest, start calling him Superman.
Raymond Rowe and Hansen. As you say, they just destroyed the Swords of Essex, possibly permanently. They're going to be incredibly hard to beat, but the Kings of the North are trying their best here. Bonesaw is
just roaring at Rowe there.
Rowe would goad Raymond Rowe.
No, look at this, Hansen. Oh my God.
The referee was distracted by Rowe. I think that was the intention all along of the Kings of the North.
No Valhalla there for Hansen.
They are having to use their brains here to overcome that power disadvantage, but to their credit, Corvin and Bonesaw are doing pretty well at dismantling Hansen here.
And for the Kings of the North, it's going to take an extraordinary, special kind of performance to dethrone the War Machine. Is tonight the night? Could this be a one-week reign for War Machine, Hansen and Rowe? It seems unthinkable, but stranger things have happened in WCPW. Even then, though, Dave Brown, look at this, some of their own medicine.
Yeah, Corvin knocks Rowe off the ropes, tags in Bonesaw. Charge into the corner. And going to take down into a running knee from Corvin. Bonesaw's the legal man, he'll go for the cover, but he gets a 1 count only as Hansen kicks out.
Well, the Kings, they must keep doing that. They have to isolate one member of this War Machine. We've just seen it on Hansen. Raymond Rowe knocked off the ring apron.
Now, Bonesaw trying to press home that advantage. Both elbows to the back of the head of Hansen. This is good tag team strategy from Corvin and Bonesaw, keeping Hansen isolated in their own corner.
You try and pick a man up that size, it's almost impossible. Oh, scratch that.
Yeah, the keyword's almost. There's Corvin. Well, Corvin getting in the face of Rowe, and I'm not sure that is the best strategy here. Why make them angry?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Well, there's two men there, Bonesaw and Corvin. Only one last week able to put up a fight in Will Ospreay. And he put up one hell of a fight, it wasn't quite enough. Can the Kings, can they use their great tag team chemistry to wrestle these tag titles away from the War Machine? But look at this, Hansen doing some wrestling, doing some fighting of his own.
Hansen sitting down to see if he's sent on in the end. That was on Corvin. That's what he intended, but it's what he ended up with as Hansen, though, gets the chance, and he takes the chance to tag in Rowe. Here comes Bonesaw. Ducks the clothesline from Rowe. Clubs to the back of the neck from Bonesaw to Raymond Rowe. Rowe goes behind, shoulder roll. Knees into the jaw.
Double knees, but there's Corvin behind him. Rowe was ready for it.
Discus forearm from Rowe. Bonesaw didn't see him coming.
Oh,
But he'll see himself going as he lands hard on his own tag team partner.
well, these men, they may be into pillaging, they might storm the gates and take whatever they want, but they're smarter than they may appear. War Machine, that is.
Rowe measuring up. Bonesaw. Corner there, Bonesaw. Gonna grab the rear waist lock. Rowe elbows himself free. Corbin will send him in, inverted atomic drop. Big boot.
Great double teaming.
Corbin a running senton splash.
Great teamwork from the Kings of the North. This is what they must do.
Can they pull off the upset here? No.
Hansen back up on the ring apron. He's feeling it though. The abuse, the punishment that he's taken already in this match. Strap yourselves in. I get the feeling there's more to come.
Corbin was complaining about the slow count. Not really anything to complain about, but Rowe lands behind and tags in Hansen.
He landed on his head and shook it off like it was nothing then. Raymond Rowe.
Hansen now going to get his revenge by striking both his opponents repeatedly in the head.
Senior official Steve Linsky trying desperately to get out of the way.
He is almost unstoppable, is Hansen. But again, the key word might be almost.
He has both Kings exactly where he wants. The big bear.
How many of these can you take if you're Corbin and Bonesaw?
Like a warhammer.
Every impact, just crushing the bodies, the increasingly limp bodies of Corbin and Bonesaw.
The conditioning of this pit then, showing no signs of slowing down.
Look at the Kings of the North. I don't know what hit them. They're hit by a train.
Uh-oh. One more time, that could be the end for the Kings. I don't think they want any more of what Hansen has to offer.
Bonesaw sent into the corner. Hansen has them both in the same corner. They're piled up, and Hansen with an avalanche.
That's all you can say about that. Wow.
If these are the Kings of the North, I think the North has just been invaded.
Yikes.
Goodness me.
And look at this, a fresh man on the apron waiting to come in. And both those Kings better split, they better get out of here.
Just any man, but half of the War Machine, half of the WCPW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, smart from Corbin though.
Saved his
Spoke too
partner,
soon.
yeah, saved his partner briefly, but took a forearm to the face himself. No way. They're not going to do what I think they're planning here. Fans moving out of the way because here go. Oh, they got cut off. Oh, thank goodness for that.
I don't know if the safety barrier could have taken that. Never mind the Kings of the North.
Car crash in here if that had hit.
Oh, what's this now?
Corbin off the shoulders of Bonesaw.
Could it be?
Rowe might be out. Hang on. Rowe might be out. We do Jimbo.
Within a whisker of WCPW Tag Team Champions.
The word you used earlier was unthinkable, but they nearly did the unthinkable there.
What a match this is. Main event still to come, the prestigious one against Marty Scurll. But right now, incredible tag team action here on Loaded.
Kings of the North are making a heck of an effort here. Will it be enough though? They're going to have to try and lift the huge Hansen off, and they do! The powerbomb!
We need a new ring after that. It's Hansen Smart rolling away from danger. Raymond Rowe now. He might have rolled away and put his partner into danger.
Now, Corbin is going to the top. Rowe is on the shoulders of Bonesaw. A Legion of Doom here. Oh, the North though. Bonesaw head first into the crotch of Corbin.
Kings of the South there.
Well, the King might not have any heirs.
Oh, God.
Right on the back of the neck. Bonesaw dumping Raymond Rowe.
This match roaring towards a conclusion here. You can feel it. These men
Hansen's caught it! Spinning slam from Hansen.
surely can't take more of this punishment.
Kicked right into the abdomen though from Corbin. Face first.
I don't know if the ring can take much more of this. Never mind the actual athletes inside it.
Corbin strikes Rowe and achieves very little.
You don't hit this man Raymond Rowe in the head and expect results.
He's using his head as a weapon. He's using his head as a weapon to block the forearms and hit the shoulders of Corbin, for goodness sake. Turns him inside out. Knee into the jaw. Corbin picked up.
What is this?
Elevated waistlock. The clothesline into the elevated German suplex. The cover from Rowe. And he didn't return. I was about to say it's academic, but it is not.
Back to school, Dave Bradshaw. The War Machine, I believe they thought that was it too. Not quite though, the Kings showing some fighting spirit here on Loaded.
Hansen is headed to the top here.
Bonesaw coming back in, pulling Hansen.
Oh, that'll slow him down.
Right underneath our announce desk here. He may have struck the back of his head off this table too.
You can lariat there from Corbin, and he took the head off of Raymond Rowe. War Machine's in trouble, you know. The double team!
Is this it? Do the Kings have the gold in their sights?
Wheelbarrow. The long blower. Backwards into the suplex. The cover, and left shoulder goes up, but there was a tenth of a second, if that, between the Kings of the North and the tag team titles.
I don't know if Hansen even knows what just happened to Raymond Rowe there. Those titles almost gone before he even knew it.
Both of the Kings of the North trying to take on Hansen. It's easier said than done.
You need to team up on this big man. Oh, monster.
They will send him to the rope. Oh, cartwheel to break up the double clothesline. Oh, a handspring. The double back elbow from Hansen.
He nearly broke the ring. Look at this.
That's what I just saw.
Standing ovation. And rightfully so. And we've seen this before.
Picks up, slam down.
Ultimate destruction.
We're still not done. Rowe with the cover. And that is it. That is it. The War Machine retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and still WCPW Tag Team Champions, War Machine.
War Machine took the best that the Kings of the North could throw at them, but ultimately it was not enough. They are still the WCPW Tag Team Champions.
What a match.
What a tag title match here.
What a match.
And we are still not done, not only with matches, we're still not even done with title matches, because it is almost time for
the big
our
one.
main event. You are laughing, but you are laughing nervously, because you know there is every possibility that when we come back from this next break, the villain, Marty Scurll, may take the title from the prestigious one, Joe Hendry. It is coming up on Loaded, your main event, and it's next.